arm is entirely too long. It's like having that little dump truck up in that little fucking container. You can't fucking goddamn move that motherfucker. Oh, what's up?
What's up, everybody? This is episode number 4 of Higher Frequencies. The easiest way to vibrate higher, because somebody forgot it on episode number 2. So I guess it works out because it's pretty special. I guess it gets its own little segment.
And the reason we want to do it because we went over the stats and we realized we didn't cover the topics. But there's also a few easy ways and we're going to touch on a little bit about frequencies too in more detail. Specifically hertz in music. But yeah, we got a few simple little ways to do it too. Simple and easy. Trying to pull up the documents.
Oh, look at there. We got it working so we can see what they're saying, but it is too small to see what they're saying.
Oh, you can see what they're saying?
Yeah. They can see what they're saying.
Oh.
But we can't exactly see what they're saying.
Yeah, I know.
Let's try this. Let's try one other glitch here in the system.
What's up, Kevin? You in here, Kevin? I know you're in here. What's up, man? What's up, Jesse? Dang, y'all done popped it off in the chat room, man.
I know.
But anyway,
we'll have to get it so we can see it. You guys have to hold on, bear with us. Just have to duplicate it so you can see what I see.
Jesse said, okay, when we say frequency, that means a wave, but it's actually more like a field, right? A vibrating field. There's kind of a spinning bubble too, right? Because it's always spherical, right? The field of a frequency field is kind of spherical, but I don't really know that much about that topic. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's more of a field, but I don't think it's as spherical as you might think.
Everything's spherical, all the way from the basis of creation comes from sacred geometry.
Yeah.
You put off your own. You got your own aura, you got your own magnetic field. So therefore, you have your own frequency that you're putting out. Therefore, it would be circular.
It is more like a field, like a magnetic type field, or whatever you want to look at it. But
so by adjusting your thoughts, it's adjusting your frequency, just like we showed on the with the image. We'll go ahead and throw that up there too.
But you gotta think of it like a field, like you said, instead of like a wave, as in like a sound wave or a light wave or whatever. It's not really a wave.
It's a field. It's you are the speaker.
Yeah.
You're the one emitting the frequency. Everything's emitting a frequency because everything at its simplest form is nothing but a frequency, a sound vibration. Everything. Tess already said, to understand the universe, you got to understand sounds and frequencies.
Vibrations and frequencies.
And that is the very simple, most basic fabric of everything you see, touch, hear. You are nothing but a frequency, a vibrating ball of energy. Nature has its own frequency, which is the 432 hertz that you were talking about. That's the natural frequency.
Shout out to Kevin
for what's going out, of what nature gives out. It was 1939. 1939 is when they started. They set a standard for tuning at 440. Of course, if you go back all the way, you'll find out that the Rockefellers did a study that basically made you work harder.
Yeah, it's kind of a globalist. It's kind of a global. If you look at who sponsored, it's kind of a globalist deal. With the Rockefellers, of course.
Some of the great music from the back in the day is still at 432, such as the Beatles, some of the original Bob Marley.
All the Bach, all the Mozart, all the symphony music too.
Yeah, way before the standardization, that was just the typical
Yeah.
typical tuning.
Yeah.
Most everybody since that point in time, if you were to hear something played in 432 hertz, it might sound a little off or different to you.
For sure.
Because you've been conditioned to standard tuning is 440.
Yeah.
Like if I tune my guitar, my tuner is gonna be 440 unless I especially tune it another way.
And it wasn't just music. What else was it? Media.
What, the standardization?
Yeah.
They it was food, media, technology. It's ISO. If you ever
Yeah.
drive down the road, you drive past a manufacturing plant, you'll see ISO with
Certified.
the number. Yeah, ISO
ISO
certified, and it's just a globalist standardized
Yeah.
jazz.
Yeah. Well, it said it had no company, no ties to any countries or anything like that. So
It's globalist.
it's what you call globalist.
Their logo is a globe. It's globalist.
they got no jurisdiction. You know what I'm saying? No jurisdiction, no criminal charges or whatever.
But basically, you know, that 440 hertz is it's causing a disresonance for you, or trying to cause disresonance for you.
Yeah.
You can download software to play your own music at 432. But if you stream, unless you stream from an app that plays at 432, which is also available at the App Store. If you stream from Pandora or anything like that, I haven't found anything that would convert a stream over, which would be pretty neat.
But all instruments can't be converted. Also.
The xylophone,
Yeah.
even guitars doesn't quite sound to resonate correctly at the 432, but maybe that's just because how they've been standardized built since the early 30s.
They're built to tune to that now.
Exactly.
So of course it's gonna sound a little funky. If you mess with it now, because we're used to it.
So guys, the main thing I forgot about the very first one on the easiest way to raise your vibration is obviously music. The only thing that plays at my house these days is music when I wake up, music all day, music at work, music in the car. All day I'm listening to good music, positive music. Helps me stay feeling good and positive, which means I'm helping everybody else around me stay good and positive. I know whenever you stay good and positive, it's easy to feel when someone's off or their vibrations down. That higher, I guess everybody, you already know that when you're in that good mood and then somebody just pops up in a bad mood, you can just see it on their face. You just,
bitch, don't kill my vibe.
you automatically feel it. You
Killing your vibe, my vibration.
That resting bitch face going on.
Yeah, even that'll suit y'all.
But music is the best way to raise your vibration. I know I just love to turn on my favorite song and I automatically just feel better instantly, no matter what's going on.
You jam a motherfucker out.
But of course, there's science there to back all this up too that we'll go in depth about. For people that don't live in the city, I know you guys would definitely love my favorite way to raise my vibration is turn up the radio real loud. A nice spring summer day, roll down the windows, crank the radio wide open, just drive out through the country and look at the mountains and smell the fresh air from all the trees, and nothing in the world can bring you down whenever you just have that perfect feeling whenever you ain't thinking about bills, you're not thinking about you don't have that little bit of fear or some kind of something in your mind bringing your vibration down, and you're on top of it all, you're on top of the world. That's the goal that we're all looking for all the time.
Yeah.
That's up there with peace. That's up there with peace, just being that happy, driving down that road like that, you're affecting thousands of people around you. Feel better just by you doing that one simple task. And so basically the Tibetan monks and stuff like that, they've kind of been helping the entire world throughout history, kind of keep the conscience grid alive and help everything stay above a real low vibration, you know, because since we're about around 200, or were around 200, I'd have to look and see where we're at now, but since we were around 200, which is right around courage, the only way we've been there is by, you know, all the monks and stuff with their knowledge about frequencies and their enlightenment and their higher vibration by existence alone. It's helped us where we are at today in the world, and that's pretty awesome. These guys know all about frequencies, all the way down to mantras and all that. They tune the frequencies. They use gongs and sound bowls, and so tuning the frequency really goes back as long as known history, as far as I'm concerned.
But damn, I mean, you can tell the vibrations, bro. If you work with a motherfucker that's a cool ass dude, he ain't worried about shit, he's always joking around, man, that's the motherfucker you want to work with. If you don't want to work with the damn depressing, fucking weird ass fucking energy guy, that right there will set off a chain reaction in itself. A vibrating field, yeah.
So, the science behind it is music influences your heart rate, it influences your breathing, influences your emotions, influences your brain power by shifting your mood and releasing negative thoughts. I know music is one of the only things that uses your entire brain, unless you take a psychedelic drug. When you listen to music, it stimulates all your senses. Your brain lights up like a candle. And since everything is a vibration, then basically the center of existence and what creates us all is nothing but a song or a dance per se. And so obviously, if you listen to music, it lights up your entire brain, is because you're resonating with the universe and everything when you're in tune with music, because everything is basically a beautiful song, and anything bad going on is it's just a bad note that just needs to be retuned.
Just
and
like they play,
I believe that's what the
time on a
Egyptians were teaching with the Ankh and other things. They probably used one of the theories is they used the sound to build the temples in there, right?
Yeah. Dude.
So music affects your breathing. It can make you breathe slower. It lowers your heart rate. It's a nice relaxation response. That's why music is an excellent prevention against damaging effects of chronic stress. Just all around promotes good health. Music affects your emotions. It can help you stop being depressed. But that's all if you're picking the right music. If you're listening to something with hateful lyrics, I know I like rock music, big rock fan, but I know recently I haven't been listening to as much rock music. But I know since I've changed some, I love going to Carolina Rebellion, which is a awesome rock festival around here, and I've seen Rob Zombie probably a good 4 or 5 times myself. Last year I seen Rob Zombie. I didn't make it through about maybe 10 minutes, and I was just ready to leave the concert. I just didn't like the vibration. I guess is really what it come down to. I didn't know what the deal was at the time, but now looking back, just ain't really my style anymore. Not my vibration, not a positive message. And so I guess that's kind of where I kind of stand with that. Music helps helps boost your immune system. Helps ease tension, so it lowers your blood pressure. Strong beats actively stimulate your brain wave to become in sync and in rhythm, whereas slower tempo music promotes like a calm, meditative state. And so both of them affect your mood, not really negative in either way, because you can be listening to positive music and have a strong beat and stuff like that. And then you can still have positive music that's, calm and more meditative state. Lyrics has a lot to do with what's being promoted in a song. I guess you can feel it when you sing it, but a lot of times it's not even that either. It's kind of vibration in the music. The joke at the store one day about the food not having any love in it, so I guess music's the same way. It's got to have some love in it. If there's hate in the music, basically you're going to feel it. And imagine Rob Zombie, he's got a lot of hate somewhere. This boy got some pretty twisted ideas. I can't even watch any of his movies, really.
Yeah, he's a fucked up guy.
So really, really most anything he promotes will be darkness and bad vibrations. And so I guess I really felt that last time I seen him in person and heard his music. I was like, ugh. It repulsed me, which is a good thing, I guess.
What did he say?
What did he say? What?
What'd you think he said? Everybody have an orgy.
I was already like feeling like kind of off and everything else, and I don't remember. He was like, "Oh, come on, let's have a motherfucking orgy." Like that. I was like, "Yeah, like, you ready to just go?"
It's random as fucking hell.
So music, relaxation. Helps relax your muscles, dissolve stress, enables you to release tension, let the day just kind of flow away. You can use music, meditation, help you get in zone, meditative state when practicing yoga or self-hypnosis or guided imagery, or you can use frequencies also. Because that's basically what the monks do. That's what they use the gongs and the sound bowls for, is to and mantras, is to bring themselves to a certain frequency in their meditative state. It has positive focus. Like music, especially upbeat tunes, can help you be more optimistic and positive. Take your mind off what stresses you. I know Alex, he's like me, we listen to a song, we can just be chilling, driving down the road, not talking, we just listen to the song and something be funny on the song and be like, "Ha, Larry, did you hear that?" Or something like that. It's because we're actually in the song, listen to the lyrics.
Yeah, a lot of people probably don't listen to the lyrics. I never thought about it, but
that's how you really enjoy a song. Is hearing all the music and all the instruments. I know I can listen to a song and I can sit there and I can pick out every single instrument that's playing in that song.
Yeah.
I've been listening to Soulja like a month straight, I guess.
Yeah.
Like every day, all day. They have a lot of instruments in there.
A lot of instruments. A lot of weird ones too.
Still pick out like 7-8 instruments. Just listen to their stuff. But all their music has just got a great vibe to it. And their lyrics is next level. Like if you want to listen to some woke music, I would check out definitely their last album, which is Poetry in Motion.
That's some good stuff
by Soulja, and the one before is the last couple are actually pretty woke. But all their music's really great. If it's not woke music, it's a love song. So hell, we're all just trying to promote love and higher frequency anyway. So
Jesse Johnson,
everybody's got to be down with that.
Jesse Johnson, what you talking about? Torres? What the fuck you talking about?
Music can help you. Can help the universe can communicate with you through music. You don't realize that you've been driving down the road, you can be having a thought in your mind about something, and a song been playing, you haven't been paying that song no damn attention because you was in your mind, you was conversating with your higher self and your intuition, you know, you weren't paying attention to that song, but you asked yourself a question, or you had a thought in your mind, and out of nowhere, here in your consciousness field come the song that already been playing, and that lyric just popped out in your head right there, and it answered your question or something like that. It's just another way for the universe to help communicate with you, just like numbers, like we talked on episode number 3. I know between music numbers, you can get affirmations all day long. You know, just with thoughts in your head and stuff like that. You know, next thing you know, it's basically just a straight up conversation with your higher self. The more you play around with it and kind of learn who you really are. That's the whole thing we're trying to promote here, is for everybody to actually find out who they are. Because that's the real message for everybody, is find out who you are, what resonates with you. Don't listen to things I tell you. Just feel what feels good with you, and then search things for answers, search for your own knowledge, your own gnosis, because this is basically Gnostic teaching, which is knowledge. Religions are agnostic. I used to call myself spiritual agnostic, so I was more spiritually inclined, but I did not know, because I was agnostic. I was unknowledgeable about the existence of a higher creation and stuff like that. So now I'm Gnostics. I'm on the knowledge and on the seeking of knowledge, and that's what
team knowledge.
That's what everybody needs to be doing, is seeking that knowledge, because all the knowledge we've ever been given has been false, and so now the hunt for the light is to bring out all the lies and then find the real truths, and we're gonna do that all together.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to load this feed up, so I got all these questions right, but I can't even read them until I go like refresh the thing every time. A vibrating field. That is kind of. Oh, he's talking about spherical shit again. Yeah. A frequency. If it's more high pitched, it's more condensed. Yeah, probably, because there's more waves going on. Yeah, it probably would be more condensed. Probably.
Condense? I don't think condense is not really a term to.
It's not really condensed. It's just more.
It's more vibration. It's vibrating faster. It's a higher vibration. A low vibration. If you would look at it. Like your heartbeat, when your heart beats slow, what's that thing called that measures your heartbeat?
Oh, your
the machine. It's a machine. It's got a certain name.
Yeah, I forgot.
Whatever the hell the name of that machine is, it shows your heartbeat. That's the frequency. That's the frequency of your heartbeat. The faster the heartbeat, the faster the up and down goes.
It's not really a sound either. Like, you can't really say it's a sound wave or nothing.
It's like revolutions per millisecond is how many times it's vibrating back and forth per minute. Higher vibration is literally just up and down motion, faster.
You say you don't think you can stay in high vibration all the time?
Why not?
I don't know. I don't know why not. Why you think?
It's very hard for everyday people like us to do that, for sure, because we're highly disconnected with one another. We're highly disconnected with nature. We're highly disconnected with everything that's natural in this universe. So yeah, it's very hard for you to control your frequency, because you gotta practice that shit, bro. It takes a lot of fucking practice. You gotta learn to meditate. You gotta learn to ground yourself. You gotta learn to balance your chakras. I mean, it's a whole system that we should have been taught, like, as we were growing up, instead of all the bullshit lies we were taught. It takes a lot of time to learn to do that shit, and just even to find out where to even to begin to do all this shit. You know, so I guess throughout all this stuff, we'll be addressing like all issues such as that. But I mean, you can use crystals to change your vibration, meditation. meditation is going to teach you how to control your thoughts. You learn how to control your thoughts, you're going to constantly control your vibrations. And that's what I've been doing recently. As soon as a thought comes in your head, you got to shut that shit down like ASAP. If it's not of the right nature, because it's a virus, it'll spread. It's going to discipline you. It's going to bring you down to a certain level. But yeah, it's a discipline to be able to control your thoughts. And it takes practice and dedication. You gotta care a lot, and and you're always gonna be tested. Like, you know, as soon as you think you're doing good or whatever, that's when somebody's gonna come up in your shit,
Crash the party,
and try to pee all in your Kool-Aid in a heartbeat. But you know, that's when you gotta learn to
try shit in your gravy.
Utilize what's your breath. You know, you gotta pay attention to your breath. All this stuff is all centered on clearing your mind. And that's what meditation and like the monks and stuff that actually vibrate higher all the time, like you might not think is possible, but these guys vibrate higher so much that scientifically, like I talked on the last episode, put one of these guys in cities and seen a statistical decrease in crime and increase in stock market, nothing but good vibrations from one guy in a city. And so it doesn't really get more scientific than that, other than what Alex found today. These mugs floated a fucking rock with the sound.
Yeah.
So
They said they used like it was like 60, it was like 30 something or 40 something instruments at 63-degree angle, and for 3 minutes they played the music to this rock, and then it said it started shaking, and 3 minutes later the rock was at the top of the fucking mountain, and then they said they could move 6 rocks an hour that way. That was back in the 30s, so you know, I don't know if that's true. That's just what I read.
well, there's been plenty of studies on them, on monks levitating, with meditation. We've done plenty of studies on hooking them up to machines and then meditate for like 40 days with like not going to the bathroom or doing nothing like that. So these guys are constantly proving us wrong of what we're capable of.
They don't really want to study.
But now that more people are more getting connected, and that thought's going out there, then you can bet your bottom dollar that people are going to start finding out and learning. Cause hell, that's what we're here doing right now.
A lot of people are searching for the real deal now. A lot of people are searching for the real thing now.
But I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, if you think you can't do something, you're right.
Yeah.
You done defeated yourself, brother. That's the whole point.
That's what religion would call like faith, I guess you would say. Just faith in things. Knowing that you can do what you want to do.
So, I said that 440 hertz frequency actually conflicts with our chakras, which resides from the base of our spine all the way to the top of our head. It said that 440 hertz stimulates the ego and left brain function, which also suppresses intuition. If you look into it, there's going to be all kinds of information which they'll try to call conspiracies, because the people who control you definitely don't want you to try to figure out that they're controlling you. That's the main goal.
Or like
That's how they've kept us slaves forever, is they've been controlling you with religion and politics and every way you turn around with the school systems. Just completely controlled and enslaved humanity. And us here vibrating higher, and we're going to bring things to light. That's what we're stopping. That's the new generation. That was it's a prophecy. I mean, it's already going to be done. We're just part of the puzzle making it happen. 432 hertz is mathematically consistent with the patterns of the universe. You can look this up, where they hook up basically a plate and pour salt on it and play frequencies, and whenever you hit the right resonance, which is 432 hertz, which nature originally vibrates at, it makes sacred geometry, and so every time you look into a piece of something, it always comes back to the same thing: sacred geometry, which is a lost knowledge that we have to learn now. But it used to be secret back in the day. This is what the Freemasonry and all this stuff. This is what Da Vinci and all these other guys were hiding in paintings and all this. Everything goes back to the sacred geometry.
It's like a blueprint for the universe.
Yeah, it's like the blueprint.
From
and it
cosmos
is the blueprint.
to galaxies to your eyeball to your nature, man.
To all the way to the very beginning of time, the very first thought of existence spawns from this very exact pattern.
Yeah.
The universe expands at the same exact pattern. Flowers grow at this pattern. Everything. It's called the seed of life or the flower of life. And whenever you tune at the right hertz, it makes the same pattern, or a variation of it, more complicated to more simple. It said that 432 hertz vibrates with the universe's golden mean. It unifies properties of light, time, space, matter, gravity, and magnetism with biology, the DNA code, and consciousness. 432 hertz is the consciousness grid. It's the vibration of your thoughts that's going into the airwave, that's connecting with every single thing, every single tree, every single person, the source, prime creation. Everything is that connected. And it's all a sound. It's all a sound frequency. Down to molecules broken down to their simple is still frequency.
Gene code.
When our atoms and DNA start to resonate in harmony with the spiraling pattern in nature, our sense of connection nature is said to be magnified. The number 432 is also reflected in ratios of the sun, earth, and moon, as well as precession of the equinox, the Great Pyramids of Egypt, Stonehenge, many other sacred sites. The message is there. We just lost it, and then we've been conditioned to not know it.
Being conditioned to not even know it when it's right in your face now, though.
So, here at High Frequencies, these are the things we're going to look at. We're going to go way, 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 way back in the past, and we're going to find out truths. We're going to find out lies, and we're going to tell you the lies, and then we're going to tell you the truths. Or we're going to tell you what resonates as our truths, because this is all about really what resonates with you, but we're still going to connect with you and talk with you about everything, and we expect you to do the same thing with us. But since we've all been lied to, then we're on the hunt for truths. So we're going to vibrate higher. We're going to love everybody in this world. And together we're all going to find out the truths of like where we really come from, the real meanings of life, what the fuck happened to all this shit back in the day.
Where we're going in the future.
Where we're going in the future. But
after
I know
death, everything.
people don't like history, but if you don't know your history, you're doomed to repeat it. And this history is how we've been so easily manipulated, because the powers that be have done this over many, many, many generations, piece by piece by piece.
Systematic oppression, what you would call it.
Yeah, systematically enslaved us all to a piece of paper and stole all the natural resources, be it gold, diamonds, and oil.
It's been repeated over and 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 over. And the only reason it's been repeated is because nobody ever learned from the past. They never learned from their mistake. They never figured the trick out.
I don't like history.
Yeah, they never figured the trick out.
Next time I hear somebody say that they don't like history, I'm just going to pimp slap them right across the face. Like, oh, you don't like history? Or you'll be a slave, motherfucker. Then learn your history, dumbasses. Learn your fucking history.
The true history, not the motherfucking bullshit history either.
Nah, go learn the bullshit history, and then you're gonna learn out that shit ain't right, and then you're gonna start looking for the real history, and then both of them together is when you're gonna resonate, and you're gonna find your frequency of what resonates with you as truth, and that same frequency and truth is what's gonna resonate with everyone, and that's the whole reason why we started this podcast.
Oh yeah.
You got any more comments, questions, anything?
I can't really read them right now. I don't think so.
If this shit wasn't jumping around, we might be able to read it.
Yeah, I'm not even. It's still not popping up like in order. It don't look like. Like if I look at it on my phone, it's straight and everything.
Thing is, I don't think you can stay in high vibration. You guys check out the Fibonacci.
I heard a little bit of it, Kevin, but I didn't really check it out.
I didn't check out the song. The Fibonacci code came up in something.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't get to look into it in high detail. I still have a job and all that other stuff, and a little boy, and trying to do these shows.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing the best that I can.
Just rushing just to barely get here anyway.
Yeah. But I will
Busy.
check into the Fibonacci. What you got on it? You got anything you want to share on it?
Who, Kevin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I heard the song. It sounded kind of like an acoustic song. I think I listened to a little bit of it. It was like acoustic. But let's check it out.
But yeah, guys, you can use these frequencies. Like I said, meditation. You know, all the Bibles. The reason why some of this stuff has worked with all these religions is because there's been parts truths. Prime creator or source is kind of like the God they told you in the books. It's always there. It's always listening. Your higher self is always there. Your intuition is always talking to you. So that's one good thing. You know, nobody's ever alone because you've always got your higher self or source or God or whatever per se. Is just always there with you.
Hey Kevin, you talking about that song, that Fibonacci and Ladder song about Tool? It's about 10 years old. What you talking about? Huh. So I guess Tool knows something we didn't know.
But you can YouTube certain frequencies, and you can use these frequencies to meditate too, and communicate with your higher self and stuff like that. The more you practice meditation, the more you're going to discover yourself and your own powers. The more you're going to connect with the grid. The more you're going to be traveling down the path of enlightenment, learning the tools, which is your body. I know one of the main things that even made me even think about doing meditation. I come to the conclusion that this was my body. I do whatever I want to with it. I move my fingers anytime I want to. I can make myself blink. I can close my eyes. I can stop my breathing. I can start my breathing. Every part of this body is mine. And so I can control this shit. Any part of it. It's mine. If I can move my fingers, I should be able to slow my heart rate. I should be able to stop the thought process in my mind. Your mind's nothing but a freaking database anyway. Old crappy computers back in the day, you click on something and it'd be like, and it'd take forever, and the little mouse would sit there and spin and stuff. But the stuff was still in there. It was just hard to get. Your brain's the same way. And so when you learn to meditate, you learn how to use your vessel, your car that we talked about with the Trinity, mind, body, and spirit. Your body's just the vehicle. And so I can do anything with my car out there. I can tear it up, I can turn it on, I can change the tires on it. I can go crash it. I can do anything with it.
Another way is like whenever you meditate, you're like kind of tuning yourself, like kind of like you tune a guitar.
Yeah.
You know, it can be out of tune, but it still plays music, you know.
Yeah, that's right. You can, that's exactly right, Alex. It's just like that. You can still drive your car outside with a
leaking radiator, or you know, whatever.
You know, it's skipping like crazy. It's firing on 3 cylinders and it's drinking 6 cylinders worth of gas. But that motherfucker is still taking you A to B, not efficiently. It's not feeling good getting there. It's not helping anything around it with all the fumes coming out.
At the end of the day, what's the difference between you and a guy in a damn Beamer or Rolls Royce? Nothing, because you got to point A to point B, really. So it don't even matter. But yeah, you gotta tune it. It's like tuning the
That was
musical
irrelevant
instrument.
to the guy in the Beamer.
I ain't hating on the guy in the Beamer.
He was definitely hating, guys. Do not let him lie to you.
But yeah, you just gotta tune it, man. Tune that mug in.
Well, you gotta tune yourself in. You gotta tune that mind. You gotta tune that frequency with them thoughts.
Fine tune it.
Fine tune it.
Yeah.
But you know, my guitar is made out of wood. And guess what? My house gets hot. My house gets cold. If I don't play the guitar, I go in there, I ain't played it in months, and I hit the strings, and it makes all kinds of crazy ass sounds. And I go to tune it, and it'll be halfway out of scale.
Yeah.
The same thing with your body. When was the last time you tuned your body, bro? When was the last time you tuned that mind?
Too damn long.
Definitely, if you don't think you can tune it, you're not going to be able to. One, you got to know that you can, and then you got to look for the tools on how to do it.
Yeah.
And so to be the first step is one, knowing that you can, that you can do anything with your body. There's science to prove it. And then go out there and find the tools on how to be able to do anything with your body.
You do anything. You can deep sea dive like 80 meters down the water. You can do.
Bruce Lee has proven that man can fucking do anything with his body. This man smacked a freaking. You could throw a match at him and he could hit the match with a nunchuck and light that bitch.
Yeah. Dude played ping pong against two people with nunchucks. Man, what the fuck?
He was absolutely in tune with his
body,
with his car, his vessel.
Yeah,
you know, his
tune.
shit was not even souped up. It was just in perfect tune.
Yeah, perfect.
You know, when your car, all the wheels are lined up. You know, it's fresh tune. It's got fresh oil in it. Like that brand new car. When you got a brand new car, you drive that mug down the road.
When you get the 50-50 back to front weight ratio, you got your perfect fucking handling. You're fucking.
You can almost let go of the car and it drives itself. That's the same thing with your body, man. You get that mind in tune, you learn the tools on how to get that thing just like that brand new car. Like exercising and a healthy diet.
Watch what you eat. That's you are what you eat. So
yeah, you definitely are what you eat. Your food's gonna help raise your vibration, change your vibration. I know I did a vegetarian thing back in the day for like 4 or 5 months. At the end of last year, but I was traveling back and forth for work and on the road, and that crap's hard, and I hate fixing my lunch before work. That shit blows.
Super fucking hard.
But I did that shit for like 4 or 5 months, and I just got tired of eating cold food. It was winter time. I was going to the gym a lot and stuff, so it was hard for me to try to keep my intake up.
So meal prep, you gotta prep every day meal at that point.
Yeah,
end up sitting away.
So you know, I kicked it out and quit, and just kind of went back eating whatever. But Alex wanted to do a little challenge at the beginning of the year, a little 7-day vegetarian challenge, and so yeah, I went ahead and knocked that on out, and I just went ahead and knocked meat right back on out with it. So here it is. I don't know, since the beginning of the year here. Went back to just being a vegetarian. I've been feeling great. Wake up in the morning grateful. You know, controlling the thoughts that are coming in my mind. Listening to good music all the time. Ain't nothing but good vibrations coming from over here. And that's, if everybody can do that along with connecting with one another, it's gonna be amazing on the new world we're about to create.
Yeah, get your mind right.
Gotta get your mind right. Gotta get your heart right. Gotta love everybody. You gotta love yourself, number one. That's the first thing you got to do. You gotta love yourself. Cause if you don't love yourself, damn sure you can't love nobody else. Yeah.
Sad truth.
And so, getting along with yourself and meditating. Cause if you ain't happy by yourself, you ain't gonna be happy nowhere else. Cause if you're out there looking for your happiness and you can't find your happiness here, you damn sure ain't gonna find it out there.
No, there's no way you can find it without.
And this is exactly how we've been controlled since for so fucking long. Is all you've been told and taught is to look for God or happiness or anything else on the motherfucking outside, when all these great people that's been blessed upon this earth that was trying to teach you something about life told you the exact fucking opposite. Is what we're telling you right now, is to find that happiness,
but
to
listen
find that
to
love,
them too.
Is the journey on the inside, and that's what they were teaching. If you get rid of all the mythical stuff and you look at what they was really teaching, they were teaching love, and they were teaching to find God within.
just like this, if you ever go to any type of watch any prison show on TV or jail show on TV or go whatever, the first thing motherfuckers do in jail is get spiritual because they're by themselves. They're in their thoughts. They're stuck in their head. So the only way to escape it is not to run anymore. It's the only way is to face it. You got nothing to deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
So that's right.
That's the key to it. And you can't wait till you hit rock bottom either to listen to people.
I tell you guys, if I went to prison, I'd be able to levitate when I got out of that bitch.
You could have so much time. Maybe the frequency wouldn't be too good, but you'd have the hell of a lot of time.
Merry Christmas, guys. I'll cup.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas, happy Easter for all you guys that didn't catch that one.
Happy Valentine's Day too, my mother.
Oh,
Happy St. Patrick's. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
I'm gonna buy myself some chocolate for Valentine's Day. Hooray me.
And then cry myself to sleep.
Hey guys, we're gonna do a raffle. We're gonna sell dollar raffle tickets and we're gonna give away a bumper sticker. You guys?
Oh yeah, we are trying to give away some bumper stickers. If y'all share this post, man, we will put you in. We will send you a motherfucking sticker.
We're trying to get some stickers and stuff.
Ain't no raffle or nothing. We'll send you one if you share it.
We're trying to just get some stickers and shit out there.
Yeah.
We just trying to get out there and get people listening. Everybody out there.
Kevin, I got you a sticker, bro.
Is looking for a connection and they're confused about what's going on and they're looking for that right connection. So we're going to have resources on the website in here to help you guys connect with other people that think and feel like you, and then realize that's how we're going to change the world, by connecting with one another.
Yeah, maybe like a forum type of deal. A lot of people are into the forums. It's where you can anonymous, but with Facebook it's not as much anonymous, as the normal one would be. So you got to put yourself out there a little bit more. It's okay though.
You guys got any more questions, comments? I think I may have a show going on Thursday night, guys, with a guest. I'm working on how to be able to record talking to him. I'm pretty sure I got figured out if we can get him on Skype. I can get him live on the video and stuff, but this is obviously a podcast, so everything is based around that audio, of getting that on Audio Tunes. And for all you guys, also we're on Audio Tunes in Google Play for free. You can download it if you don't download it from the website, or watch the video on Facebook or on YouTube.
We got a few guests too. I got a few that I want to put on.
Yeah, I mean the whole goal of the podcast was to have guests and conversations about the same stuff. It was just time for us to get geared up, and this is where we're at.
More or less test phase.
Our foundation of what guests and we're gonna be talking about. So we're gonna be bringing guests on.
Cool ass people too. Not just normal people.
Nah, just some woke up next level people is all you're gonna see here, and we're gonna discuss.
Ain't no telling.
The Mind's the Limit. Our first guest. It was funny. Our second podcast talking about frequencies. This guy's in a Facebook group. It was one of those weekends when I was talking about everything synchronizing. Having thoughts. I was seeing thoughts come up, or I had answers to questions that people had and seeing them coming up, or conversation with Alex and somebody be asking or doing the same thing. When we done that episode, this guy was Facebook living. He was talking about the same thing about raising your frequency, just in a different way at the same time, synchronized. But obviously, I had a totally different approach on it because he's a different person. But we're gonna bring him on and we're gonna connect. He's doing a little better than us. He said, he don't really go by time or a clock or anything like that, so we ain't gonna give you no time Thursday, and we're just hoping that it happens. So if we pop up on you guys Thursday, some random time, we're gonna have a guest. But like I said, it's all about the audio, and so we gotta get that worked out. And so even if you don't catch us live to do questions, we're gonna have. We gotta figure it out because that's the main basis of the show. So
we gotta figure out how to get it without the delay.
We're gonna use Skype. is the goal.
Yeah.
Some people can't use Skype. This guy uses Facebook Live, and I think I've got an idea on how we can still do it with Facebook Live and still shoot it. The live isn't the problem. The audio is the problem. I'm recording the audio live. It's all about recording that audio live. Yeah, we can have guests and do the video here and the little Facebook thing and all that. But all this here was just for you guys to be able to interact with the live ordeal, or else we would just be sitting in here recording stuff and having guests and talking without bouncing back at you. So all this live stuff and the actual videos themselves is just for you guys to interact with us. So the goal is to have guests on here, topics we're going to talk about, whatever, and you guys will be able to interact. So we're working on that, and hopefully Thursday we're going to have our first guest on here.
Yeah.
And
We're gonna get the audio correct.
and we're going to talk about, it's a surprise.
We're gonna have a super diverse group of guests too. You probably didn't see it coming. That's the crazy part.
Yeah,
all type of people.
You know, we're going to have some crystal healers on here, or I don't know.
Might have any type of people, any type of range of people you can imagine, from different spiritualities, different ethnicities, different backgrounds, different parts of the world, all that shit.
Yep, just trying to connect. We're going to connect with our thoughts and our ideas, and connect with finding truths together. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, just the real shit's only getting played. That's just all. That's it. That's as far as I know.
Yeah,
So we got any questions?
And you guys livened up, got any questions? Don't look like I ain't seen it here pop up.
You can comment after the fact too. We'll get back to you on that.
Yeah, you guys can use the group on the Facebook to do comments, post your articles, and all that good jazz. Find us on the website, higherfrequencies5d.com. Find us on Facebook, facebook.com/higherfrequenciesnc. Find us on YouTube, Higher Frequency. Higher Frequencies on YouTube.
Like it and share it. Like it and share it.
Find us on iTunes, Higher Frequency. Download the audio. Find us on Google Play. Get out there, find us, share it. We're there.
Share it, because you know somebody might need to see that.
Share it. Join in on the conversation. Let's talk. Let's connect. Let's go to the next level. Let's create this new Earth, guys. I guess that's it for tonight.
Catch you on the flip side.
Peace, love, and namaste, guys.